Welcome, everyone, here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by the talented analyst team. And Chris Webber. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We've got the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Boston Celtics.
And the relentless nature that is Bill Russell. Always working for the best scoring opportunity. Won't find one better than that.
Curry with a wide open look.
3 points.
Traps in the tray.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put in the work.
Now here's Jones to the inside. And it's sent back by Drummond.
And Drummond, a fearsome defensive presence. I mean, he can put you on your heels.
Now off the inbound. And Bill Russell slams it in. Here's Irving. First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Pass to Drummond. Yep. And it's Irving picking up the assist.
Well, having to handle Drummond inside is a tough task, very tough. He's going to win the physical battle almost every time.
Jones, no luck. And it's Drummond with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Nets. Back to Irving. Going inside. From downtown. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. Jones with it. He's picked up by Irving. To the middle. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Russell's got 6 points.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. I mean, you had to bring much faster help than that.
Look at the extension Russell gets there. That comes from great positioning, plus the quick jump with the wingspan.
Rebounded by the Nets.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually, he drops those in between jumpers.
Outside, KD. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Bill Russell. And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. That bucket in no time at all.
Hey guys, there are two types of stars. I mean, the guy who makes himself look better, and then there's the guy who makes his teammates look better. Russell is clearly the latter.
And the Nets decide to take their first time out here.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Now, that's what coaches are paid to do, right? I mean, curious to see what they go with here.
Damn, wait the whole damn time out.
Coming onto the floor for the Nets, Joe Harris.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And they go to the intentional foul.
That's his first.
Really no idea why you're fouling.
22 and 0 start 5, first pick.
Maybe there's some bad blood.
Donovan Mitchell.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds.
Give me Clint Capella. Giannis.
Celtics leading by 4. Down low. 13 feet away. And he hits the jumper for 2. Heinzen's got 5 now.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting.
2 minutes.
Durant attacking. Drummond trying to get himself free. KD with a nice move.
Oh, and Durant covers so much ground when he puts it on the floor. You just can't keep him from going where he wants.
Pass to Heinzen. Here's Russell. And he slams it down right on top of Kevin Durant.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Russell. It doesn't go for him. The Nets go the other way with it. And Curry has it in the corner. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. Curry's got his second basket of the game.
Off the catch. Curry can be automatic. I mean, he never second guesses his selection.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
The kick out to Irving. Back to Drummond. And the layup's good off the glass. 6 points for him.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Celtics passing it around. Jones drives in. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Drummond. Back to KD. Pulls up on the elbow. And so both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. Celtics lead by 3. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Celtics.
They've been effectively aggressive here in the first half, driving to the hoop with authority and getting a lot of their points right at the rim.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
It was just a mystery what the defense was doing there. You never want to give him that much space outside the three-point.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
It's a seesaw battle. Both teams are pretty evenly matched, and the score reflects that.
Here's Heinzen. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Brown. And finished off by Brown.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
And rightfully so. Also, how lackluster was the defense right there with the score this tight?
And so it's Boston with it, following the bucket by the Nets. Jones next for 2. Blake Griffin pulls it in. They've got the opportunity to get the lead back.
And they've been waiting for this chance all game long.
Busted. No good that time either. On the wing, Harris. Over in the corner, Brown. Back to Harris. Inside. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
The assist.
Brown's got the lead up to 2 now for the Nets. And it's the Celtics ball. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Out to the wing. This will close. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Personal foul.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
At the line.
Free throw, no good for Russell. And so Griffin will bring it up for Brooklyn. In the corner, Simmons with it. Pass to Aldridge. There's Brown with the 3. No good on the shot. Now Boston takes it the other way. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Kyrie Irving, of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. And it's Simmons penetrating. That's in. He found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Incredible concentration from the Australian. Even when you body Simmons up, he's great at powering
through. The kick out to Aldridge. Plenty of space. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Oh, look, I love how Simmons makes his teammates better. He's consistent at looking to get them going.
So the Celtics call timeout. They're first.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, and sometimes it's the most subtle moves that make the biggest difference.
Man, goddamn, man, he be wanting to wait the whole goddamn minute.
All right, look who's coming on onto the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics dancers.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Celtics trail by 4. Jones drives in. It's sent back down by Simmons. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
You know, he started off shooting pretty well, but here in the second, he has started to falter.
Nets leading by 4. And the basket is good.
Simmons.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Nets.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
And also, they're jumping on a lot of turnovers, making sure they turn them into points at the other end.
1:06 left in the first half.
We play real defense out here, boy.
Jones in the post.
Real defense. Real defense out here, boy.
Simmons. Outside Curry.
Shooter.
From deep.
Hat. Shooter.
Drills the three-pointer.
Shooter. Boy, when you got an old school team with his ass smack.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic.
Shooter.
It's a big part of why
Shooters.
they've been able to get these
Shooters.
good looks. Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Pass to Russell.
Oh.
Sanders with the ball.
Oh, they cheated.
Defensively.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that
Oh,
helped him
yeah.
prevail
We
right
want him
there.
posted.
Sometimes you just got to go with
We
your
want
gut.
him posted.
About 7 seconds separating
Oh,
the shot.
KD, you supposed to be doing what I tell you to do.
Durant, no good. Here's Sanders. Plays it up and banks it in.
The assist is the key to that sequence. I mean, a great look to set him up.
Simmons inside. With 1 on the clock. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll get right back to the action when we return. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Now Drummond. Clock at 6. Here's Irving. The 10-footer finds the target. Irving's got 5.
All Irving needs is a little room to fire. Once the screen comes his way, he'll score with it.
To the paint. Here's Russell. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
They'd like to see a little more energy coming out of halftime on the defensive.
Now here's Durant. Outside for Simmons. Good D by Sanders. Celtics trail.
Man, look at this, bro. Every time I'm finna win, bro. Wow. Well, they really just saved this dude, bro. They really just saved this dude. Shit crazy. We in the 3rd quarter. Come on, man. Crazy, man, bro. They be trying to make me play these superstar ass teams.
It's time for the NBA live on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. We'll see the Cleveland Cavaliers taking on the Brooklyn Nets. And it's the Cavaliers to start out. Here's Snow. Pass to LeBron.
That big name is Ilgauskas.
To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. Rebound, Brooklyn. Irving surveying the floor. Gooden with the steal. And now LeBron pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Nothing out of the ordinary there for LeBron. I mean, insane athleticism.
And here is Simmons. Pass to Harris. Now here's Drummond. Here's Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
You know, as you add experience, you start to see the floor better. That was a sweet find by Drummond.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Hughes with it. To the middle. Ron right side. Good on the shot.
You know, LeBron's a very efficient shooter from mid-range, in my opinion. I like when he takes advantage of that area of the floor.
And it's Simmons. Oh!
My goodness. And the amazing moves of Simmons. I mean, he's just so much fun to watch when he's got the ball in his hand.
Pass to Snow. And stolen by Drummond. And here we go. Brooklyn fast break. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
His IQ is one of the best in the league. Irving has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
Inside. Here's Gooden. Rebound, Brooklyn.
So you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Durant, that's good.
You know, the timing Durant has. Does a nice job, really excels at pulling up and then stopping on the dime, straight up, straight down off the dribble and delivering.
Pass to Snow. Back to LeBron. Off the run.
Tell you what, if he's within shouting distance of the basket, he's going to get his bucket. Count on that.
And Drummond throws it down.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Here's Snow. After the basket by Brooklyn. Pass to Jenkins. And the dunk by James.
Boom! LeBron. He's still got major bounce and force on the fly.
Outside Irving. And here is Simmons. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Irving, good.
Irving, excellent at converting with either hand. He's got a special talent for finishing in the lane.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Is the ability to choose one thought over the next.
Teams changing it up here.
Hello? Hello?
1:27 left in the first quarter.
Huh?
Pass to Varejao. James outside. Now Hughes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. The shake. And the layup is up and in.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Outside Curry. Out to the right wing. The Nets need to get a shot off here. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Here's Gibson. Verajao trying to free himself up. And the layup is good.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
At the arc, Curry's so consistent. I mean, he'll knock it down every chance he gets from there. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
And with his percentage at 87, he's done just about everything they could have asked when it comes to free throw shooting.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. It's the Nets up by 2. Live from Brooklyn, New York, you're watching 2K Sports.
Don't let your ego be your demise. You have to drive off.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Coming in, they were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Here's Mills. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mills has got the first basket of the second quarter for Brooklyn. Now here's LeBron. Pass to Jones. Back to James. Here's Marshall. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Brooklyn leading by 4. Outside Curry. Pass to Griffin. Outside for Curry. Griffin trying to get open. Curry can't get it to go. And the foul called on Blake Griffin. That's his first foul. The Cavaliers trailed by 4. LeBron with it. He's got 10. Claxton knocks it away. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Olden.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Brooklyn Nets are creating a fresh legacy. Kevin Durant says it's new energy. One of the first teams in Nets history where fans are expecting us to do good things. The basketball culture is deep in Brooklyn, and they're looking for a team to latch on to. Well, guys, it looks like they found a good one.
I agree, David. Thanks. And so Jones nails both of them.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
Outside Gibson. Good. It's good. This game is all even.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Jones with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Pass to Marshall. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. They now take the lead. Ilgauskas has got the lead up to 2 now for the Cavs.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here. You know, you can give a defender a lot of trouble if you're consistent with that turnaround jumper. It's almost impossible to block.
Quarter two and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And Simmons is extremely versatile and effective two-way player, guys, who can hurt you on both ends.
Outside Gibson. Basket counts. Gibson's got it all tied up now for the Cavs.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals that come from the paint.
And for a 6'10 player like Simmons to be handling the ball like that, come on, that's criminal.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
Make some noise, fans.
It's a close game here in Brooklyn. .153 left in the first half. James, no good.
You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Outside, KD. From deep three-point range, an absolute bomb from three-point range. And it's a 5-point Nets lead. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And the dunk by LeBron.
You know, really impossible to know what James is thinking in advance. I mean, especially in these sets.
I mean, he is tearing the defense apart, and let's face it, they have not brought their A game on that side of the ball.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. It's a characteristic.
Can't hit that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. Pass to Gooden. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Yeah, I just love how alert Hughes is. Super talented guard who knows when one of his guys is open.
Here is Durant. He's got 12. Shoots it up. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. KD's got 9 points in the quarter.
Well, he's cooking with grease. He's got things flaming up, looking for an opportunity every time down the floor when he's that hot.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock.
That's really how LeBron prefers to finish, at full speed, driving hard and dictating the pace and keeping pressure on the defense.
Simmons inside.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
Yeah, Snow, terrific job there. Just kind of setting the pace. Exceptional at breaking down the defense with his passing.
And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for Brooklyn. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Right back after this break. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. The Nets with the lead. Here's Simmons. The kick out to Irving. Back to Simmons. There's the drive. And Simmons slams it in.
The slash ability of Simmons. Really creating havoc for the defense with his aggressive, cutting mentality.
From 15 feet away, Ilgauskas. Good.
And I like the decision-making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Second shot opportunity. And Simmons with the layup. Simmons got 14 points for the game.
The interior game of Simmons is rock solid. When he gets a matchup he likes, he knows exactly how to exploit it.
they didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
The drive by Simmons. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And Gooden now atop the key. And it's Gooden with the jam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor lead.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the Cavaliers call time here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, reporting from the sideline.
Thank you for the baton, Kevin. Of course, marches to the beat of his own drum. At times, that might rub people the wrong way. But Kyrie says, I've learned lessons from it. That's the most beautiful and exciting part, just the growth. What I'm saying is, it's always been bigger than the game for me. And guys, you have to respect his willingness to go it alone.
You do indeed, D.A. Thank you for that portrait. Down low. Here's Ilgauskas.
Well, I like the setup there. LeBron with the nice pick.
And so it's Mills who will bring it up for Brooklyn. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg, I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Pass to LeBron. And stolen by Drummond. For three, Harris. And stolen by LeBron. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And they double up LeBron. 6 to shoot. Cleveland moving the ball around. The basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a three-point play.
For Cleveland.
The Cavaliers shooting their third free throw attempt of the game.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, Ilgauskas.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch. Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
On the way, Harris. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Drummond. Outside, KD. Back to Drummond. The kick out to Irving. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
They be making the wrong passes, bro.
There's 1:38 left in the third quarter. Here's LeBron.
Damn, they be making the wrong
That's
passes.
his ninth field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11. And the Nets decide to take their first time out here. You look at James, what a contribution.
He's really taking it to him inside. They got to find a way to slow him down.
Cleveland making a change here. Brooklyn trailing. Curry looking around. Pass to Irving. And the foul called on Larry Hughes. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
A minute 20 left to play here in the third. It's in there. Irving's got the game tied up here for Brooklyn.
Slashing to the rim with so much precision and skill. Irving, nearly impossible to contain when he spots a lane and decides to drive.
Brown with it. Jones covering. The kick out to Brown. And no good.
Come on, Brown. Sorry ass nigga.
Cleveland with the ball.
Damn.
Here's Gibson. And he finishes nicely.
Sorry as hell.
Gibson's got 6.
That was just a perfect possession, getting it in tight for the high percentage shot.
And here is Curry. And it's Brooklyn scoring again.
Seth Curry's game in the mid-range area continues to look better, taking advantage of all opportunities.
Outside Gibson. Pass to Ilgauskas. And it's sent back by Aldridge.
You know, over time, Aldridge has really developed into a pretty good shot blocker.
Brown, good. Here's Hughes. Got it up. No good on the last second attempt there.
Hello.
We reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far.
Damn, when you coming?
Nets lead by 2.
You said that earlier.
As we return from break, the fourth quarter gets underway.
Lordy. I'm hungry.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. The Cavaliers trailing. Here's Snow. Pass to Hughes. Here's Snow. Guarded by Curry. Just 5 to shoot. To the inside. And it's Ilgauskas missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Yeah, you know, Mills is one of those energizing players who does a little bit of everything, including finding his open teammates.
Now Hughes. It's hauled in by Brown. Mills looking it over. Back to Curry. Launches it. That one doesn't drop. And Cleveland the other way now. Here's Hughes. He gets it in there.
Man, block that shit,
there.
man.
This is just the time and really just the situation when he looks to take over.
And you know that's right. I mean, he's looking to put his stamp all over this game.
Timeout called the Nets.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks. During the break, this was what was going on in Steve Nash's huddle. We told him, hey guys, this is a close game, but if we execute right here, I like our chances. There's no need for hero ball. Trust one another. Make the simple play. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And Simmons slams it in.
This really elevates Ben Simmons' team.
Do it, Big Ben.
Great to see him finding the scoring rhythm.
Down low. Here's James. And that one's in.
Can't
He's
get
only
a
missed
block,
3
boy.
of 13.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
You know what the result's going to be when Durant makes a move to the bucket like that. Just a matter of how hard is he going to throw it down.
And Durant comes to help. And that one drops for him.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Drummond. And he dunks it in right on Anderson Varejao. Wow.
Wow. Andre Drummond getting fancy, firing his team up with that monster throwdown.
Knocked away. Hills with the steal. Jumps up. And Harris wide open. He shoots. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. And it's an 11-point Nets lead. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Nets?
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
James. That one's off, still out of sync. Durant deciding where to go with it. Brooklyn now working with a new shot clock. Harris outside. Back to Durant. Harris outside. Over Varejao. They get it back. Outside for Simmons. Harris outside. Inside. Here's Drummond. And Drummond throws it down.
They made the most of their opportunities looking
Don't lose with the Nets
throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
To the middle. Here's Hughes. And he converts the layup.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Pass to Mills. For three. Buries the long-range jumper. And the Nets lead by 16.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
The try by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
Well, I think he's the ultimate point forward. Simmons has the skills of a point guard, the size of a four-man, and is terrific off the bounce.
So it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
You got to commend this sort of dominance.
Too easy, man.
It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
For Greg Anthony.
Though you fighting back, you get exhausted when you ballin' and you writing tracks. Dreams of having arenas reciting at a vital act. Was being 17 with a dream and an insomniac. Walking on water like I was Peter, I embodied that. Till I took my sight off of you and now I'm residing at the abyss of my thoughts with a flight to have. They don't know what I know. Don't waste time, let's go.
I feel as though I'm cheated because instead of me fulfilling my promise at the start, instead of me, doing a good job of carrying on the empire I built, and that's the job for a 21-year-old. You know what I'm saying? That's the job for any youngster, male or female, to have to build this.
spaceship, now I'm a space today. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim like a laser tag. Rich bitch, never rich. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got me going G's cause I'm cool right. Checking from my fan like a fantastic. I was broken, sleeping on the mattress. Looking like a when nobody happy. Jumping at the you know about a color, got a new. The BB's with a V long jean jacket. You can see me even if you had 3D glasses. In the bikini, she from Calabasas. Pocket full of bitches. I'm a sucker for these honeys, got a cash fetish. Study any honeys, I'm a mathematic. This love make me wanna buy my dedicated. Love got me, I don't need it. Lady, know it.
I don't know if it's just me or what, but I think I'm the only person that show off, like, the person I fuck with.
You say you think you're the only person that do what?
That show off the person I mess with.
Should
like,
I show?
my boyfriend.
Should I show you off?
You know,
I said I don't show you off.
no.
Yes, ma'am.
Spaceship, now I'm a space today. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim like a laser tag. Rich bitch, never rich. Sleeping on these G's is a beanbag. Got me going cause I'm cool right. On the spaceship, now I'm a space today. Big white mansion in my habitat. Aim like a laser tag. Rich bitch, never rich.
You know that girl Dre was that tall. Thought she was shorter than it.
You said you didn't know she was that tall.
Yeah.
Mm.
She taller than me.
I don't know. I wasn't even paying attention, to be honest. I see she got a little height on her, but I ain't know. I wasn't paying attention.
I'm just glad I'm not like really tall compared to everybody no more.
You say you're not really tall compared to nobody no more.
Yeah. I burn it.
Okay.
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Joining us from the sidelines, Allie LaForce. And so off the tip, it's Boston. Here's Smart. Down low. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Come on now, what a talent. Slips through the lane and just flushes it home.
Oh, the D feeling some shame right there. That was big league. Brown can't hit. Outside Morant. Here's Jackson. The rebound, Celtics. Here's Tatum. And there's the drive. Brooks with the rebound. To the middle. Brown with the steal.
Come on,
And here we
now,
go.
bro.
The Celtics on the run. Smart for three. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Back to Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams. Over Williams. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
As physical a player as there is in the entire NBA, Steven Adams putting the defense in a tough spot.
The line for 2.
He's off on the first. And he sinks the second.
What I love about Steven Adams is he approaches the game with a level of physicality that sets a tone for his team. Outstanding defensively and growing offensively.
And here's Brown for three. Offensive rebound, Celtics. With the drive. And the jam by Brown.
We've got to get this guy in the dunk contest. Jaylen Brown taking flight with that insane athleticism. Boy, it is really hard not to root for Jaylen Brown. This guy is so incredibly smart. He's a champion for social justice. Not a stretch to imagine him as the head of the Players Union someday, guys. And honestly, even beyond that, this guy has got tremendous leadership.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Horford. After the basket by Memphis. From outside the arc. Here's Williams. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
You have got to put a body on somebody. We talk about it ad nauseum, but you've got to be disciplined with the box outs.
Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And Morant is a natural leader. Someone who wants to get his guys involved when they're open.
And of course, Brown has talked about his love for the strategy in chess. That's what negotiating a CBA is like.
That's right. It takes a cool head, takes some patience. Every move has to be completely thought through, and you do not want to make a mistake because it can unravel your position.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Celtics.
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
They've also made their mark in the paint. A lot of their scoring coming down low so far.
Going second overall in 2019, John Morant looks like a franchise cornerstone, carrying Memphis to a play-in game as a rookie.
Smart for three. Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
I mean, some good stuff out here. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come off of nice passes.
Here's Morant.
Yeah.
Just 5 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Anderson. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Grizzlies substitution, John Conchar, Tyus Jones.
We've got 1:13 left now in the first quarter. Smart up top. Now quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
I think there's a strength that belies that frame of Jason Tatum. He just powers right through right there.
Jones with the ball. Now Horford defending. Goes up on the wing. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
I'm not sure what he was thinking exactly, but he finds a way to convert.
Back to Horford. It's Smart on the wing. Horford outside. It's Smart on the wing. Clock at 6. Here's Williams. He can't get it to go. Good D by Clark. Memphis trailing here. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
And Horford powers it home.
One thing you can't afford is to allow Al Horford to get to this spot. It's over if you do.
Inside. Here's Anderson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Anderson's got his second basket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
And at the end of one, both teams putting up some points. It's the Celtics up by 2. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Now here's Clark. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard.
Well, really improving as a defender. Jason Tatum has those long arms to redirect shots.
The Celtics with the lead.
Boy, we have seen Jason Tatum improve each and every year. Not just his productivity, guys. He's so skilled. But it's the leadership. It's the maturity for his age that's really striking.
To the inside. Here's Clark.
And once he gets to the rim, it's fairly automatic.
Nothing fancy right there. Just takes his 2 points, moves on. Pass to Brown. Inside. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got 8 points. And Doris, Tatum's acumen as a playmaker now is leadership by example.
Well, championships are won with unselfish play. His teammates have developed their games as well. This guy now trusts them and wants to make sure everybody's involved.
Hey, Grant, you were named co-rookie of the year alongside Jason Kidd back in '95. Something that's only happened 3 times in NBA history.
Yeah, I'm still bitter about that. I was robbed. Jason knows that. Everyone knows that. Nah, Jason and I, we are good friends. We joke about this all the time, but it was really an honor to share this award with someone of his caliber. Really one of the true greats to ever play in the NBA. But I was still robbed.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Jackson. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Grizzlies substitution, Dylan Brooks.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. To the paint. Here's Brown. No good. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Here's Bain. And that's going to be a travel.
And they just keep making mistakes. I mean, that's back-to-back turnovers, which easily could have been prevented.
And so it's Boston with it. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Pass to Tatum. To the middle. Horford. And Horford powers it home.
Well, you can tell there's a team-first mentality with the young gun Jason Tatum, working to find the open teammate. Nice.
Off the inbound. Here's Horford. Kicks it out to Smart. And here's Brown for 3. Buries it from 3. Brown's got 7 points.
Well, to me, that's excellent timing from Jaylen Brown. He shoots with confidence, knowing his teammates trust him.
To halt the run. Deflected. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Boston.
And the Celtics call time here.
All right, look who's coming on to the court. Come on and get loud. Here are the Celtics. Celtics dancers.
All right, for those just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second. Jackson. Tipped. From the wing. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Browns got 5 points now in the quarter.
A real comeback, not watch. I wasn't even playing anything assisted.
And the emergence of Jaylen Brown's ability to take over at the offensive end, Grant, it's been a joy to watch.
Oh, such a joy. I mean, his improvement as a ball handler may be the biggest reason. He can drive the ball.
Hold on.
Direction now, create the space he needs for his jumper, and he's no longer a turnover waiting to happen.
They do it, man. Real comeback
They're having very little success right now.
And they really could take a different approach, right? Find something that works.
Now here's Morant.
Yeah, he's locked
into
in.
the lane.
Ooh, locked in.
I mean, just an agile move by Morant down low, working around the contact and getting it to go.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
The Boston Celtics last year had the team's worst win percentage in the last 6 seasons. The front office admitted, as constituted, they were not a championship caliber team. Now, for this proud franchise, accustomed to competing deep into the playoffs, the question becomes, how do they get back on top?
Ain't no way you missed that.
Stuff there, Allie. Thanks.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he's
That's
surprised
what I'm
himself
saying.
with
Like,
this.
how the fuck you missed
Pass to
that?
Smart. Tatum from long range. No good on the shot.
It's impressive how they've overcome his cold streak tonight. Everyone stepping in to fill the gap.
Shots good by Morant. Morant's got 7 points in the game.
In the paint, Morant stays nimble, and that allows him to make any
Ain't
needed
no
adjustment to his
steal,
shot.
Tatum with it. He's picked up by Adams. Unable to get that one. Memphis trailing here. Here's Brooks. Outside for Morant. The three from Bain. Warford pulls it in. And the foul on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, they need to suck on PSO.
40 seconds left to play in the half.
Oh yeah, we can cook. Oh yeah, we can cook his ass.
That's his first.
And good on the second, so he makes them both.
Yeah, boy.
Boy, what a career it has been for Al Horford. A decade and a half in the league. He has been a factor from his rookie year and on.
And out of bounds, Boston will have it. A big group substitution here for Memphis. And it's the Celtics ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Brown. Misses off the right iron.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Three-pointer, Brooks. Here's Morant. Drops in the layup for two. Morant's got 6 points in the quarter.
You know, Steven Adams could care less about scoring. In fact, you get the sense he takes more pleasure from passing than scoring.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. Morant with it. Down low. Jackson. Oh, the bucket's good, and he'll have a chance at one more. Robert Williams picks up one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
The Celtics with the lead. It's Brown on the wing. To the inside. Here's Williams. The shot off that time. And Memphis taking it the other way now.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways. They do have an edge on the board.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Now here's Brown.
He's got real combat, man.
Here's Tatum. It's
real
rebounded by Memphis.
now.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the
Real
game.
combat, man. Hold up.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball.
Second team foul.
Pass to Jackson. For the lead. And
Do
it's
that,
Memphis
do
with
that
another.
now.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Smart with the ball. Checked by Brooks. The kick to Tatum. It's Brown on the wing. 6 to shoot. To stop the run. And he sinks the layup.
Yeah, I'm doing some bullshit.
Well, this is where the powerful frame and explosive athleticism of Jaylen Brown becomes a problem for the opponent. Nicely done.
The officials were right on top of that.
And he drops the first.
So
it's both teams making substitutions here. Good on both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
To the middle. Here's Tice.
What Tice gonna do?
The reverse. And he takes it up
Come
and
on,
lays it
come
in.
on. Tice new garbage,
His
man.
nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Ooh.
And Williams punches it home.
The assist.
I'll tell you, he is so tough to keep down once he gets near that rim.
Yeah, he can get up even a few notches higher.
What you reaching for,
And there's
man?
the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul of the game. The Grizzlies making a switch here.
Grizzlies substitution.
Pass to Neesmith.
Brandon Clark.
Back to Tice.
Kyle Anderson. DeAnthony Melton.
Count that one. Tice has gotten 4 this quarter.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Well, just so consistent, right, with his effort, with his toughness. Tice is a guy who's constantly being physical. And even if he's outsized, guys, the fight is there.
Boston foul.
And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. And Doris, even though he is so reliable, Tice's contributions often seem overlooked.
Yeah, I think part of that is this is not a flashy player. His box score isn't going to be stacked. But when you look at the screens he sets, the rebound, the position on defense, they're usually a grittier team when he's between the lines.
Here's Tice.
Oh,
and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Brandon Clark. And the first one at the line is good.
Like that,
and he can't hit the second.
Thank you, nigga. Ain't like that.
Memphis leading.
Ooh.
Clark with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
White for three. Doesn't go for him. And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. Here's Williams. Clark left side. A minute 37 left in the third. The shot comes out. And Boston going the other way now. Pass to Neesmith. Inside. Tice.
Ain't no way every time
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
He ain't even hard to guard.
At the line, Daniel
Off on that one, so he goes 1 out of 2 at the line. And he's one of those stat sheet stuffers. Kyle Anderson at 6'9" gives you rebounding, playmaking, grant a little bit of everything.
I mean, the combination of size with skill is what makes him special. And his wingspan helps him impact the game in so many ways.
Here's Williams. Pass to Anderson. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Anderson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, they're trying to establish their attack down in the paint, and make no mistake, these help their overall confidence.
And here is Williams. Williams defending. Boston again missing.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Their long-range shooting since halftime has been as strong as you could hope for.
And the Grizzlies pushing it up now. It's deflected. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tice.
checking in for the Grizzlies.
And stolen by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
That's his first.
And he makes the first.
4th team foul. At the line.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Here's Moran. That one misses.
Shooting for Memphis, Ja Morant.
He hits the second from the line. 15 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside White. Tice into the lane. The layup off target.
You have to love that effort, getting after the basketball, fighting for a possession.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies leading by 6 as we wrap. 3 tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Now here's Tatum. Horford outside. Brown drives in. And the jam by Brown.
When Jaylen Brown is feeling it, I think you've got to feed him because you want his confidence to grow as that skilled scorer you hope he will be.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
But the defender had more size than him, but did not have more fight.
Here's White. He takes it in.
No, man, what the fuck is a White?
With the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. And Boston has possession. Oh, Tatum slams it home. Outside Morant. 1 minute played here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 6. Adams, shot's good. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Graham, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Unloads. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
And Boston calls time here. Boy, you got to like what Ja Morant has done in this game.
Boy, he's really had their number. They need to make some kind of adjustment during this timeout.
The Celtics making a switch here. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, the head coach for Boston had some instruction for his guys during the break. He told them, we've got to protect the rim with everything we've got. If we cut down on their easy looks inside, we've got them. It might mean more room for their perimeter shooters, but that's a trade-off he's willing to risk. All right, back to you guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Morant into the lane. Jackson finds some space. And good, as it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down.
Flashing the in-between game. Nice. I mean, Jackson is more than capable of draining this when given the chance.
Back to Brown. Adams grabs the miss.
Hitting the glass with purpose and aggression.
They get it back. Back to Morant. Takes it inside. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Plays with so much confidence. When Morant gets in a zone, he stays aggressive.
Pass to Williams. And the shot is good on the assist by Tatum.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
And we're about 3 minutes
in the game. 2 minutes.
Here's Morant. Morant with the slam!
Can you say prime time player Morant? He enjoys delivering for his team in these parts of the game.
All right, fans, get up on your feet.
And Boston calls time here. They're trailing by 5. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Fans, your Celtics dancer.
Here's Brown. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Don't you love how physical Jaylen Brown is? This guy is not afraid to draw contact.
And both free throws good for Brown.
Just so reliable at the line. There was never a doubt that those were money.
Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Wow. Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Now here's Morant. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth quarter. Outside for Brooks. 5 on the clock. And a miss there on the triple.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net. Well, Jason Tatum, in a big moment, he is unafraid.
And so it's Memphis with it. The Celtics making their last shot. One minute left to the fourth quarter. Kept alive. Pass to Bain. Now Morant. To the paint. Here's Adams.
Yes! Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, big things happen. Oh, Jaylen Brown with a big shot, proving hard work pays off.
Here's Morant. After the basket by Boston. Here's Jackson.
Counted! And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
The kick to Tatum. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Back to Horford. Outside, Brown. With the block.
This is one of the toughest bigs in the league. Steven Adams challenging opponents defensively. Nicely done.
And the Celtics call time here. They're trailing by 2. 1 second left in the fourth. Guys, what do you think?
This comes down to whether they want to go for a 3 to win or send it to overtime with a 2. Either way, it's got to happen off this inbound pass.
Coming onto the floor for the Celtics.
To force OT. Oh, and he can't make the shot to force overtime. And so the big win by Memphis in a tight game. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our
To a boss. I'm seeing my people be lost, so I'm finding a way.
Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Me and my G's are top. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3. Paving the way, man. What you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Yeah, obsessed with success. Tryna run up a couple M's and no less. Mine been up next, we've been blessed. Been putting in work, been sparking the interest. with no strings attached, I press with no stress. Run into the bag, can't lose breath. Gotta save and stack, no I can't lose bread. Got a pattern up, tryna get a new front step. Money adding up, so I know I'm moving correct. Can't damage us, came in and move like a vet, not a panicker. You chatting man, shut your mouth, can't back it up. I'm with the plan it out, then bad it up. I'm tryna get big racks. See how I'm running on the track, enough stamina. When we come through, that's a bank these racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my are no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG. Big bank need racks on me. Stack that, keep that low key. Bad with the hair and nails on fleek. Grip that. Me and my G's are top 3, paving the way, my are no sheep. Watch out for what you can't see, cause the man pre-learned that from an OG.
I wrote you a love letter, hoping make our love better. Pain in her heart, I could feel it when the love left her. Death do us part, I just hope it ain't the love getter. As she depart, I just know I'll never forget her. I wrote you a love song, hoping make our love strong.